Well, hello, my dear friends and followers of JC's Online English School. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, this is online class number 12. Okay, 12 classes already. Our level for today is level C1, which is advanced. Okay, today is Friday, and as you know, every Friday I broadcast a C1 level class, which is advanced. I repeat, okay, it is 4:15 here in Madrid. I'm broadcasting live from the capital of the country. And today we're going to talk about the benefits of sleeping. Okay, let me make sure we have a good connection, and indeed we do. Okay, so once again, online class number 12, level advanced, C1. And today we'll be talking about the benefits of sleeping, among other things. Okay, so I hope you like what I have prepared for you. Okay, but first of all, as I usually say, welcome to JC's Online English School. Okay, remember I broadcast one level per day, Monday through Friday. Okay, so today's Friday, and we have level C1, which is advanced. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to JC's Online English School. All right, let's see what else we have. So remember, there are 5 levels, okay, or 6 rather. A1 beginner, A2 elementary, B1 intermediate, B2 upper intermediate, C1 advanced, and C2 proficiency. And once again, today is Friday, so every Friday I broadcast a C1 level class. Hello, Gustavo, how are you? Welcome back. Gustavo is our first viewer. Thank you very much for joining us. Gustavo, thank you so much. Appreciate the fact that you're here with us. Okay, Friday, yes, Friday the 16th, Friday the 20th, rather. 4:16 in the afternoon. And here you have the date. Okay, live class. Remember today's date. British on the right hand side. Today is Friday, the 20th of November, 2020. British Americans say, on the other hand, today is Friday, November 20th, 2020. Okay, remember one more time, these are live classes. Okay, I broadcast live. And here I am once again, okay, Monday through Friday with all of you. Okay, now remember every day or every class in every level we have an expression. And today's expression is the following. Okay, today's expression goes a blast from the past. Yes, sir, a blast from the past. What is that? Okay, that means a person or thing from your past that you see, hear, or meet again. Okay, once again, it could be hello, Chris. How are you? Welcome back, Chris. So we have Chris and Gustavo today. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining me. So once again, today's expression is a blast from the past. That means a person or thing from your past that you can see, hear, or meet again. Okay, a person or thing that you see, hear, or meet again. For instance, wow, is that a Tamagotchi? What a blast from the past. Yeah, it's kind of old. Or another one, this jumper is a blast from the past. It's years since I last wore it. Okay, and for a third example, I bumped into her last night. It was a blast from the past for sure. Yeah, you missed her, huh? Okay, and the last one. Nice trousers, Enrique. A blast from the past, the 70s to be precise. Yes, okay. Okay, yes, Chris, pause is not the same as pause. Totally different. The second one, the PAWAs are the ones that animals have, and pause is the little button on your remote control for the TV. Okay, pause is not exactly the same. Yes, but the pronunciation is the same though. Okay, very good. Good example. So once again, a blast from the past for the last time, a person or thing from your past that you see, hear, or meet again. Okay, here we go. Let's continue. Let's take a look at some grammar. And we're going to talk about telephone phrasal verbs for a few minutes, okay? Once again, telephone phrasal verbs. Let's take a look at some of them because they're very frequently used and they're important to know. So let's begin at 12 o'clock where it says speak up. Okay, that's at 12 o'clock. We're going to go clockwise. Okay, 12, 1, 2, 3, etc. So 12 o'clock. Speak up. That means speak louder. Come on, speak up. I can hear you. Speak up. Speak up. Okay, next one. To get through. To get through means to contact by telephone. I finally got through him or got through her. I finally contacted that person. Okay, by phone. Hang on. Hang on means to wait for a short time. Would you please hang on? I'm very busy right now. He's busy right now. please hang on, hang on, hang on. Call back. Call back, that one is easy. That means to return a phone call. Okay, I'll call you back as soon as I can because right now I'm kind of busy, or I'll tell him to call you back. So call back, call back. Okay, break up, break up. It is also used in relationships when you break up with a person, but in this case, we're talking about telephone conversations. So to break up means to be inaudible over the mobile phone or over the telephone. Okay, the communication seems to be breaking up. I can't hear you. Okay, to break up. Okay. Hold on is similar to hang on. It's practically the same. So it's to wait for a short time. So hang on, hold on, doesn't matter. You can use either one of those. Okay, what else do we have? Put through. Put through means to connect by telephone with someone else. Could you put me through to Susan? I want to talk to her. So please put me through to Susan. Okay, so to put through means to connect. Hang up. Whoa, hang up. Hang up is to put the phone down. But anyway, to end the telephone call by breaking the connection. So to hang up. I can't believe she hung up on me. Okay, so hang up, hang up. The next one is cut off, cut off. Americans say cut off, British say cut off. So cut off means to interrupt a telephone conversation. Okay, to cut off. And the last one is pick up. Pick up means to answer the phone. Okay, let me pick it up. Okay, please pick up the phone. Come on, pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. Somebody's calling. Pick up the phone. So let me read them again really fast. Speak up, get through, hang on, call back, break up, hold on, put through, hang up, cut off, and pick up. Okay, all of them are very, very frequently used when we're talking about telephone conversations. Okay, so learn these phrasal verbs because you will hear them more often than usual. Okay, so let's see what else we have for today. We have some vocabulary as well. Okay, and in today's class, I'm going to teach you some other ways to say the same word with other words, of course. For instance, we have the adjective very good. Well, all of them are adjective, rather. But very good, very good. You can also say fantastic. Oh, yeah. Amazing. Terrific. Wonderful. Super. Incredible. And marvelous. Okay, so these are synonyms of the common adjective very good. Okay. However, if we say very bad, we could say dreadful, hideous, shocking, awful, terrible, appalling, dire. These are adjectives related to very bad. Now, in terms of very hot, we have sweltering, roasting, blazing, boiling, sizzling, baking, and scorching. And last but not least, synonyms for very good, or very cold rather, freezing, chilly, bitter, frosty, frigid, icy, and wintry. Okay, so these are the ones for very cold. Let me repeat them again rather fast. Very good, fantastic, amazing, terrific, wonderful, super, incredible, and marvelous. The ones about very bad, we have dreadful, hideous, shocking, awful, terrible, appealing, and appalling and dire. Very hot, sweltering, roasting, blazing, boiling, sizzling, baking, and scorching. And very cold, freezing, chilly, bitter, frosty, frigid, icy, and wintry. Okay, so I hope you like the special effects, but these are other ways to say very good, very bad, very cold, sorry, very hot, and very cold. Okay, let's move on to our topic for today, which is none other than the benefits of sleeping. Okay, the benefits of sleeping. And here is today's question. Ladies and gentlemen, here is my question. How many hours do you sleep every night? Hmm. How many on average? On average, because sometimes every night is different, a little bit different. But again, how many hours do you sleep every night on average? On average, okay. According to research, we should sleep between 7 and 9 hours to have a healthy life. According to research, there are some people that need more, some people that need less, depending on your age. There are several factors involved, but Once again, how many hours do you sleep every night? Gustav, do you have an average number that you can give me? Or Chris, can you give me an average number? How many hours do you sleep every night? In my case, I sleep about barely seven, sometimes 7.5, but barely seven. Okay, Gustavo says, teacher, you are a very good actor. Goodbye, Brad Pitt. We have JC. Yeah, right. You suck up, Gustavo. Suck up. Remember the meaning of suck up. But yeah, thank you very much for the comment. Okay. So yeah, the internet is a little slow, so Gustavo is still thinking about my acting performance with the synonyms. But yeah, so how many hours do you sleep every night? I barely sleep 7.5, or maybe it's less than 7 sometimes. It depends on the things that I have to do. But yeah, again, one more time, according to research, we should be sleeping, human beings should be sleeping between 7 and 9. Less than 7 or more than 9 is not good for our health. Again, on a regular basis. If you sleep one day less than 7, no problem. But if you do it on a regular basis, like every single night, we may have health problems, health related issues. So let's try to sleep a little bit more if we're not doing it, including myself. And so I'm preaching to myself. Okay, so the benefits of sleeping, I selected 5. There are many, as you can imagine, but I selected 5. So let's begin with the first one. All right, sleeping is important because number 1, it keeps your heart healthy. All right, Gustavo says I usually sleep 6 hours every night. Ugh. You are below the average, Gustavo, like me. You are below the average. Sometimes I sleep 6 as well. We should sleep more, man. We should sleep more. So let's try to concentrate on this. And starting tonight, let's try to sleep at least 7. At least 7. So yes, number 1, sleeping is important because it keeps your heart healthy, or it keeps our heart healthy. Okay, let me give you some more information about this, about our heart, because after all, our heart is the most important part of our bodies. Well, one of the most important. Without the heart, forget it. So let's read about this because it's quite interesting. Heart attacks and strokes are more likely to occur during the early morning hours, not at night, during the early morning hours, which may be due to the way sleep interacts with the blood vessels. Okay. Lack of sleep has been associated with worsening of blood pressure and cholesterol, which are risk factors for heart disease and stroke. So let's try to sleep a few more hours if we can, at least one more every night. Okay, we are not doing it because sleeping keeps our hearts healthy. Okay, but let's take a look at the second one. Okay, I selected 5 once again. There are many benefits, but this is a short class and it's not a lecture about sleeping. It's just an English class. So, okay, very good. So number 2, sleeping is important because number 2, it may help prevent cancer. Okay, it doesn't say prevent, but it may help. Okay, according to research, it may help to prevent cancer. Okay, because let me give you some more information about this one, because this one is good too. It may help prevent cancer. Okay, melatonin, which is a hormone that regulates the sleep wake cycle, is thought to protect against cancer as it appears to suppress the growth of tumors. It appears to suppress the growth of tumors. This hormone called melatonin. Be sure that your bedroom is dark and avoid using electronics. I should do that because I always use it before I go to bed. Before bed, in order to help your body produce the melatonin it needs. In other words, I suggest, and this goes to me as well, I suggest we read a book instead of watching an episode or having our mobile phone or cellular phone active before we go to bed. And I should pay attention to that because I always do it. So be sure, let's make sure our bedroom is dark and avoid using electronics before bed. Okay, so don't forget. Sleeping is important because it may help prevent cancer. It doesn't say it helps, it says it may prevent. Okay, according to research, it may prevent. Okay, now let's move on to benefit number 3. Okay, sleeping is important because it reduces stress. Oh, that one's good too. Because it reduces stress. Okay, now let me give you more information about the reduction of stress by sleeping. Okay, when our body is sleep deficient, in other words, we are not sleeping enough, it goes into a state of stress, okay? The body's functions are put on high alert, which causes high blood pressure and the production of stress hormones. Okay, high blood pressure increases your risk for heart attack, we talked about it before, and stroke. And the stress hormones make it harder to fall asleep. So if we don't have enough sleep, that can also affect our stress levels. So yes, sleeping is important because once again, it reduces stress. It doesn't help, it reduces it. Okay, so yes, all right. Let's move on to benefit number 4. There are 5 of them. I selected only 5. So, benefit of sleep. The benefits of sleeping number 4 goes like this. Sleeping is important because it 4, interesting. Reduces inflammation. And what do I mean by that? It reduces inflammation. Okay, let's read it into more detail. Okay, Gustavo says, consuming good quality carbohydrates helps to reduce melatonin and therefore to sleep relax. Okay, that's good. Yeah, okay, good quality carbohydrates. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Gustavo. Thank you very much for your comments. Okay, great. So number 4, sleeping is important because it reduces inflammation. Increased stress hormones caused by lack of sleep raises the level of inflammation in your body. This creates a greater risk for heart-related conditions as well as cancer and diabetes. Inflammation is thought to cause the body to deteriorate as we age. Okay, all right. So interesting too. Number 4, sleeping is important because it reduces inflammation. Everything counts to have a healthy life, of course. And last but not least, number 5, benefit number 5, sleeping is important because, okay, it makes you alert. Okay, that's good. We all need to be alert, okay, of course. So number 5, once again, sleeping is important because it makes you more alert. Okay, let me give you more information. A good night's sleep makes you feel energized and alert the next day. Being engaged and active not only feels great, and it does, of course, but increases your chances for another good night's sleep. So the following night you will sleep good as well. You will sleep well again. When you wake up feeling refreshed, use that energy to get out into the daylight, do active things, and be engaged with your world. Okay, you'll sleep better the next night and increase your daily energy level. So this one is great. Okay, it makes us feel more alert. Okay, so here are the 5 benefits of sleeping together. Sleeping is important because, let's review, let's recap. Number 1, keeps your heart healthy. Remember that, probably the most important one. Number 2, may help prevent cancer. Extremely important too. Number 3, reduces stress. Number 4, reduces inflammation. And number 5, it makes you more alert. So once again, really fast, it keeps your heart healthy. It may help prevent cancer. It reduces stress. It reduces inflammation. And last but not least, it makes you more alert. Okay, so I hope we have learned a few things about stress that is so needed. And starting tonight, we will try to sleep at least half an hour or 1 hour more, okay? Because there are so many benefits to sleeping that it is very, very important, okay? Okay, so let's move on to around the world. Our topic for this week, remember, as in the other levels, is New York, okay? So every week I bring you a new different city around the world. The first one was Madrid, and we talked about London. Now we're talking about New York. Any suggestions for next week? Does anybody want a specific city? Please let me know. Nobody has commented yet, so if nobody gives me any suggestions, I'll just choose. Okay, but if anybody wants one, let me know. Okay, so New York, country, the United States of America. Elevation above sea level, only 10 meters, which is equivalent to 33 feet. That's very low compared to Madrid, which is about 600. But yeah, this one is only 10 meters. Area, you can have it both in square miles as well as in square kilometers. Okay, here in Spain we use kilometers, but in the States they use square miles. Okay, I don't know in your countries, but most of the Spanish-speaking countries we use kilometers. Okay, population a little bit over 8 million. Okay, compared to Madrid is bigger because in Madrid we have about 6.5, and in New York they have 8.1. Okay, okay, close to 8.2. International airports compared to London, where there were six, or where there are six, here in New York there are only two. Those are John F. Kennedy International and LaGuardia. Okay, only two, only two. Here in Madrid there's only one. So, and what is New York famous for? A million things. A million things. I just selected 7 or 8 of them. The first one is, of course, the Statue of Liberty, well known around the world, obviously. Number two, the Empire State Building, okay, with 102 floors or 443.2 meters. That's pretty big, okay? It was considered the tallest building in the world until the 1970s, okay? And then they built the Twin Towers, and still one of the top 10. I think it's in the top 10 still, but not the tallest anymore. Okay, New York is also famous, of course, as everybody knows, for Central Park. Okay, of course, Central Park. Brooklyn Bridge, yes, as I've been mentioning during the week. In almost every TV episode or movie about New York, you see the Brooklyn Bridge, almost in all of them. Okay, also the Metropolitan Museum of Art. I haven't seen that one. Okay, but it is there, very famous too around the world. Haven't seen the next one either, the National 9/11 Memorial Museum. That was fairly new compared to the others, of course. And of course, the Yellow Cabs, well known around the world. Okay, if you go there, you can't miss them. Okay, the Yellow Cabs, very famous, very famous. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, New York for this week. Okay, around the world, today's city was New York. I recommend you to visit it if you can. I've been there 4 times, 3 times in Manhattan, another time in the state of New York, and it's a very interesting city to visit. I wouldn't like to live there though, but yes, to visit, yes, no problem. However, now with the pandemic, we'll have to wait for at least about a year or more before we can visit it. Okay, but yes, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. Okay, very good. So, interesting fact. Let's move on to another one of our topics for today. Interesting fact. Okay, did you know that the color purple, okay, which is the color for this unit, okay, the color for the C1 level is purple. So, did you know that purple balances the stimulation of red and the calm of blue? With a sense of mystic and royal qualities, purple is well liked by very creative or eccentric types and is the favorite color of adolescent girls. Interesting. I didn't know. I didn't know about this until I did this unit, and I found out. So once again, purple, the color purple, balances the stimulation of red and the calm of blue. With a sense of mystic and royal qualities, purple is well liked and by very creative or eccentric types, and is the favorite color of adolescent girls. So if you have a girl who is a teenager or an adolescent, ask her. Ask her if purple is her favorite color, just out of curiosity. Okay, just go ahead and ask her. Okay, all right. Gustavo, do you have any children? Or Chris, do you have any children? If you have a daughter, go ahead and ask her. Go ahead and ask her. Okay, very interesting. Yeah, yes, indeed. It is, indeed. Very interesting indeed. I didn't know. I didn't know until I did the lesson, and I found out. Okay, I didn't know either. So, if you have girls, ask her. Ask her if purple is her favorite color, because I don't have any girls. As far as I know, I don't have any children. So, anyway, so today's joke. Are you ready for today's joke? It's very, very short, but I hope you like it. I don't know if you have cats. I've had 2 cats in my life. Not anymore. Now I have my dog. But yeah. So, what is a cat's favorite color? Purple. Purple. So, yes, what is a cat's favorite color? Purple. Okay. Anyway, I hope you like the joke. It's just a joke. Okay. Yes, you do. Gustavo, what? You have an adolescent girl? Well, you go ahead and ask her. Go ahead and ask her if purple is her favorite color. And if you have a cat, you can ask him as well, him or her. You can, hey, kitty, what is your favorite color? Probably the cat will say purple, purple. So let me know, let me know, let me know. All right, if you have a cat or a girl, that's a girl. Okay, something more serious before we go. Okay, we have today's thought. Okay, yes, sir, today's thought. Today's thought goes like this. Okay, I hope you like it. Something more serious, as I said. Do good for others. It will come back in unexpected ways. Yes, sir. Do good for others. It will come back in unexpected ways. In other words, never get tired of helping people. I mean, you never know when you're going to need help, but people will help you. If you never help anybody, sooner or later you're going to need help, and nobody's going to help you. So besides, it has a good feeling attached to it. A good feeling attached to it. When you help somebody and you feel good, you feel good that you've been useful. Because we all need to help people, and people need to help us. I mean, we live in this world, and everybody needs help sooner or later. Okay, so yes, do good for others. It will come back in unexpected ways. Okay, yes, it is. Chris, you like the thought? So do I. Yeah, it's a very good thought. So let's try to help others as much as we can. Of course, sometimes we cannot, or we cannot. But if you can and they ask you for help, so do it. I receive a lot of messages on my WhatsApp phone from people who help me, who ask me for help in their homework. And I always tell them, okay, I'm not going to do your homework for you, of course, but I can help you how to do it. I can help you, give you the head start. So and last night, when I woke up in the morning, a woman had written me, and she asked me, she said, hey, could you give me an idea of how to do this? So I helped her, and I gave her the first example, and she did the rest, and she did a very good job. She did a very good job, and she was very appreciative, and so I'm glad I helped her. I'm glad I helped her. Again, don't do things for others; just help them. Okay, don't if you just go do it for me. No, no, you try it and I help you, or I'll tell you how to do it, but you do it. Okay, so don't let people take advantage of you. That is another thing. That is another thing. Okay? So it's good to help others, but we shouldn't let them take advantage of us. All right. So okay, now that's all for today, folks. Don't forget, if you're going to learn more, subscribe to my channel, Jesus Online English School. If you liked the video, I hope you did. Don't forget to hit the like button and share it with other people. Okay, share the videos. Share the video with those maybe that you know are not sleeping properly. They're not sleeping enough hours. So maybe they should watch this video. I know these lessons, the C1 or even the B2 classes, are for people who already have a grasp of the language, a very good knowledge of the language, people who understand everything I say. And but again, it's always good for those who are learning the language. I'm sure they will understand more than half. Again, depending on their level, but so don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. We have 860 subscribers in about 3 months only. So that's pretty good considering the competition, considering the number of people who do videos online and English classes. But nobody like the great JC. Okay, so anyway, so thank you very much for being there once again. Okay, don't forget, if you want English classes with me, the great JC, here is my number and my email address. Okay, I have 3 classes right after this one with 3 different students, 3 different levels, 3 different goals, but yeah, it's kind of fun. And this morning I taught 3 other classes with 3 different people, 3 different levels, and 3 different ages. Okay, so yes, I have 3 more now. So if you're gonna have classes, please let me know. Let me know. I'll be more than happy to try to reserve some space on my tight schedule because it's very, very tight. So thank you so much for watching this video. Okay, it's been a pleasure being here again on this nice Friday. Have a nice day. And I'll be back next week. Yes, sir. I'll be back next week, next Friday, with another C1 class. And then on Monday with A1, Tuesday with A2, Wednesday with B1, and Thursday with B2. Remember, every day we have a different level. And yes, I'll be back. I'll be back. If you're going to join me on Mondays, fine. If you're going to join me on Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend. God bless you, and be good and help others. Don't forget, help others. Bye-bye. Take care.